Good morning, everyone, to Qi Gong. Qi means energy, and Gong can mean exercises. So these are exercises to increase our energy, our vital force. My teacher is Master Wu from the Mount Emei Shamanistic School of Qi Gong. Qigong, there are very many different forms, just like yoga has many different postures. Qigong has many different forms. And when my teacher teaches us a new form, he always starts every form with hip openers and shaking Qigong. Then he teaches a particular form, and then we end with a closing. So we don't have time to go over a form. So what I'm going to teach this morning is shaking Qigong and the closing. The closing is a way to sort of keep the energy that we've generated within our body instead of letting it disperse out. Okay. So we start with our feet together and our hands at our side. Our hands are with our fingers pointing down to the earth. And then there's some postural pointers that are actually more important than how you can do the movements. Because if you have physical disabilities, like you may not be able to do the complete movement. So do the moves in the way that you're able to without hurting your body. But these are the points I'm going to go over now that are important. So the first thing is the hair of the head is considered to be the tip of our blood. And Qigong always has three aspects. The form or the form that you're in, which sometimes is not movement, it's a sitting meditation. But anyway, today it's going to be movement, visualization, and breath. So the visualization here with your hair is, since it's called the tip of the blood, is you imagine the hair, you're being pulled up by your hair. So as you're being pulled up, it's taking any weight off of your waist. So your feet are down, grounded into the ground, and you're being pulled up by your hair so that there's no weight here on your waist. So that's your visualization with the hair. Your tongue is touching the gum ridge just inside of your inner side of your teeth, just above your teeth there on the inside. Your tongue is associated with your heart. Also, we have an energy channel that runs up the front of the body and one that runs up the back of the body and comes over the top of the head, and the two of them meet, but they don't have a connection. So when you touch there with your tongue, it's like you're completing an electrical circuit. Your teeth are the tips of your bones. So your teeth are closed. They're touching. The top and bottom teeth are touching. And you can feel strong bones as your teeth touch. Your lips are associated with the digestive system, which is in our middle. And in Chinese medicine, the digestive system includes the spleen on our left and the stomach and pancreas in the middle. So when you're touching your lips, you're strengthening your digestive system. Then we have a little muscle. Women often know this from Kegel exercises. So it's the muscle between the anus and the sexual organs. And we want to tighten that muscle because as we're generating qi, that holding that muscle tight keeps the qi within our body instead of it just dissipating. Knees are soft. Our toes, I'm just demonstrating this with my fingers, but our toes are gripping the ground. Our fingernails and toenails are associated with our tendons and ligaments. So as you point your fingers to the ground and your toes are gripping the ground, you can just feel strength in your tendons and ligaments. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate a breath sound that we won't use immediately, but we're going to use shortly. This is called the hung breath. And we're going to say the word hung, but because we've got our lips closed, our teeth together, and our tongue up at the roof of our mouth, it doesn't sound like hung, it sounds like hmm. And you want, visualize it coming down here to your belly and your belly coming out. So I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's a little hard to see, but if you put your hands here and just practice with that, you should feel your belly coming out underneath your hands. Okay, I'll let you know when we're going to use that. So we start here, being pulled up by our hair, tongue touching the gum ridge, teeth closed, lips closed, that root muscle in our pelvis contracted, shoulders back and down, fingers pointing to the earth, toes gripping the ground. Then we're going to take a step to the right so we're shoulder width apart, face our palms out, rotate our arms up to a V. You don't bend, I'm just trying to come down low enough so you can see my arms. Maybe I'll just tilt the camera a little bit. There. And then you come up, so the whole time you're stepping out, coming up, and then as your arms are coming up, you raise up on your toes, so your heels are off the ground as you're able. So they can be a millimeter off or a long ways off. And if you get tired or unsteady, just come back down again. But we're on our toes, basically. Okay, in this position, we're going to breathe not only through our nose, but through every pore of our body. And just imagine the energy coming in through every pore of our body, say to the center of our body, say the solar plexus area. And then on the out breath, we're going to descend it down into our hara, which is this area below our belly button. In Chinese medicine called the dantian, and yogic tradition called the hara. This is where we store the energy that we're going to generate. And because we've got that muscle of the pelvic floor tightened, it's keeping it in here. We're not just losing it out. So I'll just be silent for, give you a chance to take several breaths. Breathing in through every pore into the center of your body. And then on the out breath, descending it into the lower belly. And the breath in Qi Gong is gentle, silent. There's nothing forced, loud about it, just a very gentle breath. Now you can hold this position as long as you wish, but we're going to continue on here because we're time limited. So now on the next in-breath, as we breathe in, we're going to descend. And then on the out-breath, we're going to do our hung, and we're going to start shaking. So just generalized shaking of the body. And then once we've done that initial hung, then on every out breath we hung. I forgot to mention in the introduction, so I'll just say it now, that Chinese medicine considers that illness comes from stagnation, from things not moving. And so you can see with this shaking practice that you can really get a lot of things moving. And my teacher, Master Wu, said, just shaking alone can cure a lot of illnesses without even doing one of the specialized forms, movement forms, just the shaking alone. Normally the shaking practice can take about a half an hour, but as you can see, you could just do it for a minute or 5 minutes. So it's very good as a counterbalance to our sitting meditation. You can just, in between sits, you can do a few minutes of shaking. Okay, so we're going to start this session with some specialized shaking, but first we're going to have a Qi shower. So you're going to imagine, we have our crown chakra up here, you're going to imagine energy entering through your crown chakra and like a shower, just going through all the cells of your body and then out your feet. So just bringing that image to mind. Qi entering the crown chakra and then just washing away any stagnation, any debris, all the way through the body, and then all that debris going out through the soles of the feet. And then because we've got that muscle in our pelvis tightened, if there's any good energy that comes in with that, we store that in our body. But our focus is on just washing away impurities. So I'll just be quiet so you can do that visualization for a few breaths. And sorry, you're not hearing me doing the hung because I'm talking, but we're doing the hung sound. Okay, keep shaking. I'm just going to get closer so you can see me. The next thing we're going to specialize shake is our eyes. So you're going to take your fingers, and this is the first point on the bladder channel, just the inner canthus of the eye. We're going to rub that while we're rotating our eyeballs clockwise. And now your image, because we're doing specialized shaking, we're not focusing on whole body breathing through every pore. Now you're imagining the breath or the Qi coming into your eyes. So as you're rubbing, as you're circling your eyes, you're just visualizing that energy coming into your whatever parts of the eye you know, or just think of the eyeball. You can think of the cornea, the retina, the optic nerve. And the energy is nourishing your eyeball, and it's also breaking up any stagnant energy. And then on the out breath, just image all that stagnant energy falling away. So I'll just be quiet while we do this for a few breaths. Now we go the other way. Counterclockwise rotation. And normally I'd be standing and shaking my whole body. I'm just trying to be close here to show you what I'm doing. Hmm. Hmm. Next, we're going to deal with the nose and all the sinuses. All the cavities of our head here have sinus cavities in them. So we're going to rub along the side of our nose, and this time we can't do the hung because we're doing a different sound. So we're going to do sort of a different snuffle on the in-breath and the out-breath. So it's like this. Okay, I'll stand up to finish doing this so you can see I'm shaking. Shake out your arms. Okay, the next, we're going to la our tongue. So remember, our tongue is associated with our heart. Oh, so sorry, I didn't go over the visualization. So with the nose, you're just visualizing all the energy coming into your nose and all your sinuses, nourishing, breaking up any stagnation, and then on that, all that stagnation coming out. Okay, the next is the tongue. We're gonna la 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 with the tongue, associated with the heart. So just image all that good energy coming into the tongue and heart, nourishing the heart, breaking up any stagnation, breaking up any cholesterol clogs in your coronary arteries. And then on the, now we can't do the hung because we're la-laing, but on the out breath, all that stagnant energy going out. So it's la 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 Okay, next are the teeth. We're going to clack our teeth together. Teeth are the tips of the bones, so just image your bones really strong as you're clacking your teeth. And this one, even though our lips are closed and our tongue's up and we're clacking our teeth, we can still manage to do our hung. Okay, next is the lips. The lips are associated with the digestive organs. We're gonna blow out our lips. So imagine energy coming to our lips and to our spleen, pancreas, and stomach, nourishing, and breaking up any stagnation. And then again, because we're blowing out our lips, we can't do the hung, but on the out breath, imagine all that stagnant energy leaving. Okay, keep shaking. I'm just coming close so you can see me. Next, we're going to rub the ears. We're going to rub every millimeter of the ears. So imaging energy coming into your ears, all the parts of the ear that you know of, the external ear, the tympanic membrane, those three little bones, the cochlea, the semicircular canals. Just imagine the energy coming in, nourishing and breaking up any stagnation. And this one we can hung. So on the out breath, hung, all that stagnant energy leaving. Now the ears are also a microsystem for the body. So as you're rubbing, you might come across a sore spot. So that means the corresponding part in your body may have a little trouble. So spend a little bit more time rubbing that sore spot, and you might be giving yourself a little acupressure treatment of some part of your body. Don't forget the back of your ears. The hypotension, hypertension points are on the right here on the back of the ear. So I usually pull my ears. Okay. We're on to the neck. So look over one shoulder. So imaging all the energy coming to all the tissues in your neck, and on the hung, all the stagnant energy leaving. Look over your other shoulder. Okay, hold one arm down so that you're not cheating and lifting it, and pull your ear down to the other shoulder. Hold the other arm down, opposite side. I like to do on the diagonal. And now give yourself a little neck massage. So this point here, just at the base of the skull, those two holes, that's an important acupuncture point where a lot of stagnation happens. So give that a good rub. And all the way down your neck muscles, over your spine. This point here where the shoulders meet the neck is another important point, acupuncture point where stagnation happens. So give that a good rub. Okay, next are the shoulders. So some gentle circles. Roll your shoulders forward. So image all that good energy coming into your shoulder area, nourishing, breaking up stagnation, and all the stagnant energy going out on the out breath. Roll your shoulders back. Pinwheels. Other direction. Other side. Other direction. Pull your arm, so the arm cross, this hand is just, this hand here is just straightening, pulling it tight to my body as far as you can. This side. Shake your elbows, so bringing all your attention to the energy entering your elbows, nourishing, breaking up stagnation. Stagnant energy falling out on the out breath. Another way to shake your elbows. Shake your wrists. Circle your wrists one way. Circle the other way. Shake your fingers. Image all the energy coming into your fingers, nourishing, breaking up stagnation. stagnant energy leaving on the out breath. Okay, now we're going to do the back. So just start by just loosely swinging your arms, and then you're going to start whacking your back. Start with one hand up as high as you can go, and then start going lower. And then we're going to, so we're slapping from the front, punching from the back as high as we can go. And now just pound down. And then I add in the hips. Okay, now stretching your body up to the skies. Now we're focusing on the spine. Image your spine full of light. Big image, big fat intervertebral discs. So breathing in energy into your spine. And then all that stagnant energy leaving on the hung. Okay, now we're going to rub our kidneys, which are just above the waist here. So image energy coming into your kidneys, nourishing, breaking up any stagnation. Stagnation leaving on the out breath. Okay, now we'll shake our, some hip work first. So we're just going to do circles starting in and moving out. Just doing some circles of our hip. If you need to hang on to something, hang on to something. Now we do the same thing, but starting out and coming inwards. So all the time you were imaging the energy coming into the hips, nourishing, breaking up stagnation. And now we're going to grab our foot, put your heel to your bum, and then your knees should be together. Don't have your knee in front, have them together. And then if you tilt the bottom of your pelvis forward, you'll feel a nice stretch in your quad. So now your attention is on your quad. All the energy coming in, nourishing, breaking up stagnation. Other side. And now bringing it up to the front. Okay, next to the knees. My teacher showed us 2 different ways for the knees, so stand with your legs apart and we're going to do little circles. A half breath for half the circle, an in breath for half the circle, out breath for the other half, while you're rubbing your knees. Now we go the opposite direction. Okay, Now the other way my teacher showed is you just hold your knees and we're going to go down and do hung sure. Hung sure. Hung sure. Hung sure. Okay, feet. We're going to shake the feet. So all the energy coming into the feet. So we're going to start with points. Pointing. Circle one way. Circle the other way. Shake it. Point the other foot. Circle. Circle the other way. Shake. And finally, we're going to stamp our feet. Image bringing in energy to the soles of your feet. And on the out breath, all the stagnant energy leaving. Okay, so now we do 10 minutes of generalized shaking. So now we're going back to breathing in through our nose and every pore of our body into the center around the solar plexus, and then on the out breath, descending it into the lower belly, the dantian or the hara. And then do whatever move your body is asking you to do. Whatever you need to do, move in that way. You can image your dantian like a ball of fire, like the sun. And then as you descend the qi into it, it burns brighter. Hmm. 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 Remember, there's 3 parts to Qi Gong. The move, so we're shaking. Hmm. The breath and the visualization. So we're imaging that breath coming in through every pore, and on the out breath, descending it into this fire in the dantian. It's not Qigong, it's not Qigong if you're not doing the visualization. You can't just be shaking. 2 more minutes. And you don't have to be limited to 10 minutes. We're just doing it for 10. You could do it as long as you like. And of course, if you're time limited, as short as you like. Hmm. Hmm. I should mention that in Qi Gong, they're very concerned about wind. So if you're doing this outdoors, don't do it outdoors if there's wind happening. A very, very gentle breeze might be okay, but not if there's wind. I think it's because it opens up the bladder channels and then you can get invasion of a wind cold and end up with a cold. Okay, so for our final breath, I'm going to come to I'm going to plant one foot down firmly on the out breath, hung, so I'm shoulder width apart. Just feel the energy. Sort of feel it descending from your head, coming down, coming down. Just grounding your feet to the earth. I'm going to back up so you can see me a bit. Now for the closing. Sorry. We're going to turn our palms out, step in with our right foot so our feet are together. Bring your hands, palms together, descend them, rub our hands until they're hot. Normally you keep standing, but I'm going to sit here so you can see what I'm doing. Rub your hands till they're hot, which isn't hard if you've been shaking for half an hour. And then you're going to close your eyes and put that part of your palm over your eyes. And now you're going to rotate your eyes clockwise 9 times. Counterclockwise 9 times. Sorry, I forgot one part. Sorry, back step. Rub your hands. Then you're going to breathe in the qi from that you're generating in your hands down into your dantian. Now we put our hands over eyes. Okay, so we continue with our counterclockwise 9 times. Okay, now we're going to do a variation of the nose snuffle. So we're going to rub our nose. And then we're going to slide our fingers up. And we start with our head sort of bent. Then we're going to slide our fingers up across, and then we're pushing our head back as we come across our forehead and then down our face, bringing our head forward again as we do a gentle hung. So it's like this. 9 times. These closing exercises, not only do they keep the qi in that we've generated, but they're also longevity exercises. This is our stomach channel up here, so by pulling down, we're just moving stagnation out of that channel. Okay, next we make a comb out of our fingers. Start with our head down again, and we're going to comb. This is the gallbladder channel here. we're just going to comb. So we're going to push our head back, comb over the gallbladder channel, and then draw our fingers across the base of the skull, pushing our head down again, and do a hung on the out breath. So it's 9 times. Hmm.
Sangamita, I think your microphone is muted now.
Thank you so much for letting me know I was muted. Okay, so we did that one for 9 times. Then we take our palm chakra, press it over our ears, and we're going to do 36 little circles, doesn't matter which direction. Okay, and now I think I actually forgot this yesterday. So now without taking your hands off, I have to take them off so I can hear myself talking to you. We're going to drum the celestial drum. So this is helping with all the sort of balance areas of our brain. So we're going to put, the bones of our skull come like this. We're going to put our middle finger there, and then we're going to have our index finger on top, and then we're going to flick, drum it. And because you've got your ears blocked, it's going to have a nice resonant sound. And we're doing this 24 times. Okay, and now we're going to pop the ears 9 times. Now you place your hands over the dantian. So women, the right hand is first. For men, it's the left hand, and you interlock the thumbs. Now we're going to clack our teeth together 36 times. Now we're going to take our tongue, rub it over the outer surface of our teeth, upper or lower, 9 times clockwise, 9 times counterclockwise. Then rub our tongue on the inner surface of our teeth, upper, lower, clockwise 9 times, counterclockwise 9 times. Then with all that saliva you've generated, you take your tongue and push it through your closed teeth back and forth 36 times. And then you're going to swallow the saliva in 3 parts and image swallowing it down to your dantian. And then the final part is you take your hands and you just close them. And for men, you go into the women's position where you have your right hand closest to your body. So just switch, just close, bring it to your forehead. This is the gratitude pose in Qi Gong. And then we just take a moment to give thanks, give gratitude to all of our important teachers in our life, starting with our parents, our first teachers. And then we release. Okay, sorry for that little, I think I kicked the stand when I turned around and disconnected myself. Any questions?
I do, Sangamita, when the video kicked out,
Yeah.
you were starting to show us that bladder, the raking, and I didn't see it all the way through to the end.
So you're making a comb out of your fingers, and you start with your head bent, and this is our gallbladder channels here at the side. And so we're pushing our head up, combing through there, and I'll try not to hit this time. And then we're pulling our fingers along the base of our skull, pulling our head back down again. And we're doing the hung sound. Okay, we stayed connected. Is that clear now?
It is, thank you.
Yeah, so 9 times with that one. Any other questions? We're good to go. We're ready for Aya here in 5 minutes.
Sangamita, just an observation.
Uh-huh.
When I see you jumping around, you look so young.
And then when you see me up close with my eyes, you know I'm old.
Just so young. So it's delightful. Thank you.
Okay, so do Qigong and maybe you'll feel young too. Anything else? Okay, so take a 2-minute break and then Aya will be here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.